dim light of dawn, the Namib Desert appears as an endless sea of red sand with towering dunes, where the strong wind blows each sparkling grain of sand, creating a natural symphony full of vitality. This is Namibia, one of the harshest places on Earth, where the vast desert meets the cold waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Land and sea blend, creating a wild land where resilient creatures must fight constantly for survival. At this intersection of harshness and fierce life, the struggle for existence becomes a story of extraordinary courage and strength in the natural world. Welcome to Wild Namibia, the struggle for survival in the vast desert, Wild Animal Documentary. Namibia is a fierce survival arena in the vast desert, where the wild, despite its challenges, still carries unexpected blessings from a higher power. This is demonstrated by the incredible adaptability and survival instincts of the resilient animals that live here. The land becomes the setting for intense chases, as predators engage in high-speed chases under the blazing sun. And 261 square miles is not only a diverse landscape but also rich in history. Namibia's N Group region is famous for its fossils from the Ediacaran period, 600 million years ago, which testify to the early appearance of multicellular life on Earth. The Comus Plateau in the center and the Kalahari Plain in the east have undergone millions of years of geological change. With volcanic activity and tectonic movements dating back to the Precambrian, some 550 million years ago. These geographic and historical features have created a rich ground for geological and paleontological research, attracting scientists worldwide. In particular, the Namib Desert stretches more than 1,200 miles along the coast, where harshness and pristine beauty have intertwined for more than 55 million years. One of the world's oldest deserts, it is a constant witness to the shifting sands and winds. With red dunes reaching up to 1,150 feet high, creating massive natural walls that are a testament to the power and resilience of nature. Places like Sausasvlei and Deadvlei are testaments to the evolution of nature, where life once flourished. Now only the remnants of camel thorn trees that have died for hundreds of years, bleached by the fierce sun. The harshness of the Namib Desert is reflected in its minimal rainfall of just 0.79 to 2 inches per year. In these harsh conditions, adaptation is key to survival. Tiny creatures like the Namib desert beetle have developed the ability to collect moisture from the mist on their backs, an extraordinary mechanism that has inspired water harvesting systems in arid regions around the world. The evolution of nature where life once thrived is now reduced to ruins. Here, life must find ways to adapt to the harshest conditions. In the scorching heat of the Namibian desert, the Gemsbok appears like a resilient ghost on a sea of fiery sand. Their steps are light but determined, advancing across the endless dunes. This amazing animal has developed a remarkable survival adaptation. These antelopes, which can weigh up to 460 pounds and stand nearly 4 feet tall at the shoulder, have evolved over millions of years to survive the harsh conditions of the hot, sandy desert. They possess straight, sword-like horns that range from 33 to 47 inches long, serving as powerful defenses against predators. The Namib Desert, with minimal rainfall of only a few inches per year, is a challenging habitat. Still, the antelopes have adapted to survive by enduring body temperatures of up to 113 degrees Fahrenheit without sweating. This adaptation helps them conserve water and precious resources in this harsh environment. During prolonged dry spells, the Gemsbok can survive for weeks without drinking, obtaining moisture from dry grasses and succulent plants. Gemsbok is most active in the early morning and late afternoon when temperatures are cooler. On the harshest days, they travel across the arid desert, foraging for grass that grows from the rare drizzle. Their unique circulatory system, often explored in wild animal documentaries, protects their brains from overheating, ensuring survival even when their surroundings become unbearably hot. Etosha National Park, a vast nature reserve in northern Namibia, covers approximately 8.86 square miles and is one of Africa's premier wildlife reserves. Established in 1907, it is famous for its vast salt flats, which can be seen from space and turn into shallow lagoons during the rainy season, attracting countless bird species. The park is home to a diverse range of wildlife, with over 114 species of mammals, including elephants, lions, and giraffes, as well as rare and endangered species. It is also one of the last major strongholds of the cheetah in Namibia. The cheetah is a fast and accurate hunter renowned as one of the top land predators. However, the cheetah population has seen a dramatic decline over the past century, making Etosha a vital reserve for their survival. Cheetahs are a testament to speed and efficiency. With their long limbs and light bodies, they can accelerate up to 60 mph in a matter of seconds, turning each hunt into a high-stakes race for survival. The leopard has an extremely flexible spine that acts like a coil spring, allowing it to accelerate rapidly or stop. However, this power comes at a cost. A sprint can last only 20 to 30 seconds before exhaustion sets in. If a cheetah fails to catch its prey in that short time, it must rest and recover, limiting such intense chases to just once a day. In Etosha's challenging environment, cheetahs make strategic use of the landscape. High points such as large trees and termite mounds serve as natural lookouts, vital for observing potential prey and rivals. These lookouts also serve as communication hubs, marked by scent trails left by other cheetahs to demarcate their territories. Researchers use camera traps and GPS tracking to monitor these majestic creatures, gaining insight into their survival strategies in Etosha's challenging ecosystem. Etosha cheetahs primarily hunt medium-sized prey, such as Springbok and Warthog. Their best hunting times are early morning or late afternoon, when temperatures drop and prey is easier to spot. Their strategy revolves around staying hidden, waiting until the prey is 60 to 70 feet away, before charging at lightning speed. Despite their speed, cheetahs still face formidable threats. Larger predators such as lions and hyenas not only compete for the same prey, but often steal the cheetah's hard-earned loot. This forced cheetahs to adapt their hunting tactics to minimize competition. Relying on caution and sophisticated strategies to ensure their survival amid formidable natural challenges. In the arid and challenging landscape of South Africa, the Springbok is a symbol of survival and resilience. This antelope demonstrates remarkable adaptations to desert life. Standing about 30 to 35 inches tall and weighing 66 to 110 pounds. The Springbok has a light brown coat with a prominent white belly and dark stripes along its sides, which effectively camouflages it in savannas and deserts. Both males and females have curved, crescent-shaped horns, giving them a graceful yet powerful appearance. The Springbok's signature behavior is pronking, a leap with all 4 legs extended, up to 6 to 10 feet high. This behavior serves many purposes: to demonstrate strength, warn the herd of predators, or distract enemies with a display of agility and power. Springboks survive in harsh conditions thanks to a varied diet of grasses, leaves, and even flowers, which helps them stay hydrated. During the long dry season, large herds of springbok migrate hundreds of miles in search of new pastures, creating spectacular displays as they move across the arid plains, demonstrating their endurance and collective coordination. These migrations are not only a journey of survival, but also play an important role in maintaining ecological balance. Springbok herds help disperse seeds and restore vegetation. Contributing to the vitality of desert and semi-desert ecosystems. In the arid deserts of Namibia, where the sun shines brightly on golden grasslands, a dramatic hunt unfolds as a cheetah darts like an arrow toward its prey, a springbok. Each run is a perfect combination of muscle and speed. With the cheetah's long tail acting as a rudder to maintain stability and quickly change direction during the chase. The springbok, an antelope known for its high jumps and fast running, senses the danger and begins a spectacular pronking, jump to fool the predator and create confusion. But the cheetah's focus and strength are unmatched. When the distance is only a few pounds, the cheetah makes the decisive pounce, aiming for the weak spot behind the springbok's leg to avoid injury. The moment only lasts a few seconds, but the tension hangs in the air, making it feel like time has stopped. Having successfully caught its prey, the cheetah quickly begins its meal before larger predators, like lions or hyenas, arrive to claim the spoils. In the harsh environment of Namibia, where every pounce and every stride is crucial to survival, lions, with their superior strength and dominant nature, constantly pressure other predators in the African grasslands. In confrontations, they not only hunt but also rob the spoils of other species, such as cheetahs. Although cheetahs are famous for their superior speed and impressive hunting ability, they lack the strength to defend their prey from larger predators. When a cheetah takes down its prey, Nearby lions often quickly detect it and rush in to steal the meal without making any effort to hunt. These conflicts not only deprive cheetahs of their prey, but also threaten the survival of the species, forcing them to hunt carefully and eat quickly to avoid the presence of larger predators. In the vast and diverse landscape of Etosha National Park, the warthog, or Phocourus africanus, stands out as a resilient and versatile animal that contributes significantly to the ecological balance of the park. With a body length of 3 to 5 feet and a height of about 20 to 39 inches at the shoulder, the warthog's weight ranges from 110 to 330 pounds. They have short, sparse, coarse grayish-brown or reddish-brown fur, along with prominent fat humps on their backs that help store energy and regulate body temperature. A characteristic that is more noticeable in males. Warthog in Etosha typically inhabits grasslands and scrublands where water is plentiful. They are omnivorous, with a diet of roots, tubers, leaves, grasses, and the occasional insect, making them well adapted to the harsh conditions of the environment. Warthogs typically travel in herds of 5 to 20, consisting of one adult male and several females and their young. They are mainly diurnal and use their long, curved, sharp tusks to defend themselves when threatened. The breeding season for warthogs in Etosha is usually concentrated during the rainy season when food sources are more abundant. Gestation lasts about 5 months, with each litter having 2 to 4 young. The young will follow their mother until they can fend for themselves. Warthogs can find water and food from dry grasses and roots, helping them to survive in water-scarce conditions. With high endurance, warthogs can move across dry and barren lands to find water and food sources. One of their important survival strategies in a wild animal documentary is to use burrows dug by other species, such as aardvarks or porcupines, to shelter from the intense heat of the day. This not only helps them stay cool and hydrated, but also protects them from predators during the day. The ability to make use of poor food sources and find shelter effectively is crucial to the warthog's survival in harsh, arid environments. Despite their impressive defensive features such as long, sharp tusks and ability to defend themselves, warthogs are still prey to large predators such as lions and leopards. Lions are the main threat, using their strength and group hunting strategies to catch the unlucky warthogs. Leopards, with their stealthy hunting ability and fast speed, are also dangerous enemies, often ambushing and launching surprise attacks when warthogs are not alert. In addition, hyenas and African wild dogs are also predators that can threaten warthogs. often using pack hunting tactics to overwhelm their prey. Although warthogs can protect themselves, and their pack lifestyle helps them increase their safety, in the harsh wild world, they still have to be constantly vigilant and use all their skills to survive against these predators. In harsh desert environments, desert elephants emerge as true natural guardians, representing the strength and resilience of wildlife. Their adaptations are not only a testament to their remarkable ability to survive, but are also key to maintaining ecological balance in arid lands. Unlike their grassland relatives, desert elephants are smaller in size, averaging about 8 to 10 feet in height and weighing between 6,000 and 10,000 pounds. Their long legs and wide feet help them move across dunes without sinking. These adaptations allow desert elephants to travel long distances, sometimes tens or even hundreds of miles, to find water and food in harsh environments. Dry riverbeds like the Ugab and Huab become lifelines, where elephants dig deep to access underground water sources that not only feed themselves, but also benefit other desert creatures. Instead of drinking water every day like savanna elephants, desert elephants can survive up to 5 days without drinking, thanks to their ability to absorb moisture from plants and store it in their bodies. They make use of any available plant source, from shrubs and trees to succulents like camel thorn and mopani. In times of food scarcity, they can even strip the bark of trees to get the nutrients inside. To avoid the scorching heat of the day, desert elephants are often active and forage at night or during the cooler hours of the day. The desert elephant's efforts to survive not only help them survive, but also support the surrounding ecosystem. Digging deep into dry riverbeds to find underground water not only serves their own needs, but also provides water for many other desert species, contributing significantly to the maintenance of life in arid areas. In the natural world, some places are both wild and mysterious. Namibia's Skeleton Coast is one of them. In wildlife documentaries, the Skeleton Coast, where the arid Namib Desert meets the icy Benguela Current, creates a wild and eerie landscape that is often featured in wildlife documentaries for its unique combination of harsh beauty and resilience. Beneath the endless sand, this place is not only a dead land, but also has a strong vitality, shown through the wrecks of ships from ancient journeys. The wild beauty of this coast exudes a captivating desolation, embellished by the Benguela Current bringing cold water from Antarctica and thick layers of fog that act as a protective blanket over the dry land, stretching up to 30 miles. In the thick fog, Namibia's Skeleton Coast appears as a wild and harsh landscape where life and death always go hand in hand. Here, colonies of Cape fur seals, numbering up to 3,000 individuals, thrive and depend on the nutrient-rich Benguela Current. while adult males weighing up to 770 pounds rule. Females weighing 88 to 176 pounds care for their young amid the threat of predators. They can dive as deep as 660 feet and hold their breath for 7.5 minutes to hunt. Underwater, they face predators such as great white sharks, turning each dive into a life or death struggle. On land, the breeding season creates intense battles between aggressive males to protect their territory. Young seals also face the threat of brown hyenas, predators that skillfully exploit the absence of adult seals when they hunt. Brown hyenas, also known as stanwolf, appear quiet and patient. With dark brown fur and large ears, the brown hyena is a cunning and powerful predator, measuring about 30 inches long and weighing 75 to 100 pounds. It seeks out unprotected seal pups for a meal, using its powerful jaws to crush bones and consume nearly the entire carcass. The search is not only a spectacle of survival, but also a demonstration of the species' unique ingenuity and adaptability in a harsh environment like the Skeleton Coast. As the sun sets over the Namib Desert, the powerful silhouettes of desert elephants, Springbok, are reflected on the golden sands, a reminder of survival in the face of extremes. Wild Namibia is not only a story of climate change and resource scarcity, but also a testament to the evolution and adaptability of living things. Conservation organizations such as WWF and community projects are working tirelessly to protect life here. Preserving the unique natural beauty of this land for future generations. However, success cannot be achieved without the support of each of us. Participating in conservation programs, sustainable ecotourism, and habitat protection is how we contribute advice to Namibia's survival story. This is the time for all to act together to protect the place where life and resolve every action song, where every creature fights to survive and conveys a strong message of will. This wild animal documentary highlights the challenges and determination of these creatures in their relentless pursuit of life. Thank you for watching the video. If you love the world of wild animals and want to explore real footage, don't forget to subscribe to the 4K Wild Animal Documentary channel.